Alright, hi, you are welcome to Oku Electronics. I'm Prince, and in today's video, we are going to have conversation. So the conversation is about electronics. Yes, electronics as in what I realize most of our people, or most of the people who buy from us do is like they don't do any proper research to buy the component. They just be like, oh, Charlie, I go see this thing somewhere. So then they come buy, then they go spoiler. So today I want us to have conversation on what you need to do before you come and buy a component. You can't just wake up and say, I want to buy a capacitor, I want to buy a resistor, I want to buy a sensor, I want to buy so and so. You can't just wake up. You have to do some small research on how to use them before you come and say, I want to buy this type of things, especially the students. Those doing repairs, those doing development. Please, I'm so sorry. I don't know how you take it, but I just want to say that try as much as possible and do, small research before you come and buy. Because these are, things that you can easily spoil them. They are not meant for, even though they are meant for experiment. But if you are going to use it to work, read around it, go and look for data sheets of the component before you come and buy. So, yes, so that is about you not doing research before buying. So do some small research before you come and buy. So usage of component, I want to hammer on that. I just want to tell you that, you see, the component, some of them can be used in different places. Places, I don't mean maybe you can use it in this room, you can use it. No, I mean that, you see, if you talk about capacitor, you can use it in different field. When I mean field, I'm not talking about football pitch. I'm talking about the application where you are using it. You understand? Capacitor in general, we know that it's used for storing energy. But on the field, you can use it to control frequency. You can use it for rectification. You can use it for, smoothing waves, for something else, for charging or something else, even as a battery. Do you understand? So usage, power supply, you can use them in different fields. Let's say I have CCTV camera in my house. Most of standard CCTV camera in our house are rated in 12 volt. You understand? Variable power supply are meant for labs. So usage, transistor can be used as amplifier, but you can use it as a switch in place of relay. Do you understand? So know where to use those things in order to avoid, being stagnant on one. I know some people, one circuit they know, that is all they know. Once you change something somewhere, they don't know its effect. So know where to use the component, key things like during COVID time. Most of you guys were doing that, the touchless hand washing system. Some are using ultrasonic sensor, some are using IR sensor. Yes, that same IR sensor could be used in a gate. If I appear in your entrance, I get a notification. If someone appear in my gate, ultrasonic sensor sends that person and give me a notification. So where to use them, know where to use the component. Let's say Arduino. You can use Arduino for, reading those data. Raspberry Pi is also good for the same purpose. But you can't use Raspberry Pi for just motion detector. It doesn't make sense. Use Arduino. You understand where to use them. You can use Arduino. There are varieties of Arduino. We have Arduino Mega, Uno, Nano, Pro Mini, and so forth. So know where to use them and also minimize cost. So cost, yes, that's what I'm about to talk. To talk about cost. Let's say if I want to build a simple motion sensor. Motion sensor, what you need is just some few components. You can use a huge power supply that maybe is selling 100 cedis to power that. It doesn't make sense. You can build a transformer based power supply with maybe, let's say, a 12 volt power supply, rectifier, filter circuits with regulator, power your motion circuit. Simple. You don't spend so much. So cost control is also a key in developing your project. You can't just wake up and be buying. At the end of the day, you buy and be like, no, this project, I can't sell it because you don't know cost control. I call it cost control. I don't know how somebody else will also call it. I'm a pure technical man. Here, this channel is not about, we don't do English check. I speak PG on my channel. If you like, watch. If you don't like, you can look for other channel that speak correct English. This is not a channel for English check. We don't do English check here. I talk my mind. If you bab something, fine. If you know bab, I beg. There are other channels that you can also look for your. So cost control. Pay attention more to cost control so that you can also remain in the business. Most people also say that because if you buy the component here, they are expensive. My brother, if you know the component, their usage, if you can use, sometimes you go and buy a bigger transistor that is like 100 cedis, maybe 10 cedis, to do something simple where BC5, 50% could do that for you. Do you get me? So learn all those things. It will help you to develop, we stop this unnecessary importation of already made products. Yes, that is why we will exist. That is why Oku Electronics is here to support you. So our costs, our prices are low. You can just buy them and, get your project ready for your distribution. So, yes. What again should we talk about? Yes. Let's talk about 3D printing. Yes. Let's talk about 3D printing. Now, 3D printing is one of the best area you should look out for if you are into electronics. You have to know how to 3D design and 3D, model things. Because now, if you want to, close the gap, we have to be doing some of these things ourselves. No tools, yes. Tools to work with. If you don't have distance, soldering station, if you don't have power supply to be tested, if you don't have oscilloscope to be testing your things, yes. that one also affects the things you buy, because you can minimize costs when you have tools. So let's say I build an Arduino based project. Instead of me to go and buy a junction box, I have 3D printer. I can just design something very small to house my project. Then I start selling it. You get me? So I don't know what again we should talk about. Datasheet. Did I talk about datasheet? So manual, you have to. I think I talk about that. But anyway, let's talk about datasheet. Yes, datasheet is a key thing in electronics. I'm telling you. Most of the people who comes here to buy components don't know its specification. They just go to YouTube straight away, download some video and go and watch, and want to replicate the same thing. Probably you may not get the power source that is feeding the project. You may not get exactly that same power source. You may not get something maybe the same. But if you read the data sheet, you know that you can even use sometimes some component, the way they rate them. They rate them, like let's say from 5 volts to 12 volts, it can work. So let's say if I have 5 volts adapter, instead of me to go and buy 12 volts adapter, I can use 5 volts adapter for the same purpose, and it's going to work. Data sheet save you a lot of things from unnecessary purchase or unnecessary damages. Now it is no longer try and error. You have to read the data sheet. That is what is going to help you to, remain in electronics. You have to read documentation related to each component. I'm not saying go and sit down and read the whole distance. You can read the application, technical specification, these 2 lines. You're good to go. You get me? So, yes. Let me see you in the comment section where, drop your mind. Let's have conversation. Maybe there's something that I didn't talk about. Leave it in the comment section. Let's have conversation. Oku Electronics, yes. Let's just hammer on the Oku Electronics. In my previous video, I said that Oku Electronics does ABCD. You can go and watch that one if you want to know what we do. Yes. So yes. So this conversation, I'm ending the conversation here, but I just want to tell you that subscribe to the channel, where you can also recommend, hit on that notification bell so that in case we upload new video, you will be the first person to see it. Recommend others to us. Ask your question. Go to our website and see what we have in stock in Ghana. Anything, if you feel like maybe something we are not doing well and you feel like, oh bro, add this one. Charlie, we are open. We don't do, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.